welcome back to another episode of Real Estate Fanatics. Today we're going to talk about how do you balance this business and focus on career and family, preferably family first, career second, because the beginning stages of this is crazy, success is crazy, and then kind of in the middle, you have a little bit more time, if you will. So we want to help set you up for success, so stay tuned for more details on that. However, before we begin, click the notification bell below, click the subscribe channel for us, help us grow this channel. Also, if you want to talk to me about anything around real estate or anything in general, I'm just a servant guy. I love to help people out. Go ahead and hit the Calendly link down below, and happy to set up a time and chat with you. How to balance career and family. Well, when you first get started, I think I see one of two things. People don't either treat this business as a full-time business, so they put too much emphasis on not doing enough work and too much on the family. Like, hey, I get it. I got 4 kids. They all have to be shuttled to school. Sorry, probably not working. Maybe they are. But I got to get them to school every day. I got to pick them up. I got to drop them off. I got after-school activities. Hey, that's fine. No judgment around that. They're certainly successful people defined by their success in terms of being able to handle that. It's busy, that's for sure, but most moms and dads that are running their kids around like that are kind of used to that schedule. However, just know that it depends on what your definition of success is around there. If you want to do 40 homes, 50 homes without having any leverage, it may be very difficult. It's going to put a lot of time into the work side that you may or may not have based on that schedule. So I just say clearly identify your goals. Really work with somebody that's going to tell you exactly how many calls you're going to have to do per day, what kind of time you're going to have to be spent based on those goals, and then adjust those goals based on what you want. Like, most of us don't want to live to work. We want to work to live, right? And the work to live part is a life by design, is a kind of a KW Bold thing. But most of us don't want to work until we're 75 and we missed our kids growing up and we missed life experiences. And a lot of self-employed people, especially real estate agents, burn themselves out. And here's what I kind of mean by that. They don't have the leverage from when they need to get the leverage. A lot of times they get that success and then they end up burning out because now they need the leverage and now they're hiring based on need. Their hiring sucks because they don't have time to vet the right people. And then it's a vicious circle, right? Then they're like, that admin sucked. They just wasted my time and lost some business perhaps on it. My key to that is find when you're getting that momentum, go ahead and start. Always be hiring. Whether you're hiring or not, always be hiring. Always say like, hey, I've got positions in my company. Doesn't mean you have to hire them. You can interview them. You can get practice in doing that. However, my thought is, go out there and always be talking to people. Like, yes, you got to sell real estate. Always be trying to attract people to your company, perhaps depending on what company you're at. And always be looking to hire people, even if you're not hiring. It's going to give you practice and skill and experience. All right, enough about that hiring. I can do a whole nother video on that. So for me, when you're first starting up, it really looks kind of a lot like you got to learn a lot. You're getting fire hosed. Like, real estate school doesn't teach you how to run a business, right? It really doesn't. It teaches you a lot of the laws and things like that, which is awesome, and we need to have those things, contracts. It's just not going to tell you the real world of how to run a business, how to market, how to find work-life balance, even though, Gary Keller will tell you work-life balance is kind of a myth. It's really just about prioritizing, putting your boundaries up. Like, most agents, as an example, would be like, well, if I don't answer the phone at 11 p.m. at night, I'm not giving good customer service. Well, what other industry does that? Does your banker answer the phone when you call at 11 o'clock at night? Does your doctor? Get out of here with that, right? Like, you set your boundaries, right? You're going to train and coach the people you work with into how you do business. If you answer the phone at 11 o'clock, then you're right. They should get pissed off when they call the next day at 11 o'clock and you don't answer. Have your phone mail set up, right? Find balances that say, hey, I'm available 8 to 5 via phone. Please call me. I might be in a meeting. I'll call you back. After 5 o'clock, please send me a text message. I might or might not be able to get to it this evening. However, I will respond to you. So on and so forth, right? Just set the expectations for your clients, and most will conform to those expectations. So again, like, I don't want to put, and I'm guilty of this. I have put work in front of my family. I probably still do it today a little bit, right? So it's not an easy thing. None of us are perfect at it. A lot of it's just about finding that balance. So for me, it's what are my goals? And I would do family goals too. Like, hey, I want to take 2 to 3 trips with my family every single year. It's January 1st. I'm going to put them on my calendar. I'm going to go ahead and book those out. That's important to me, right? I'm going to book those out. Nothing else is going to get scheduled on top of that, because as the year goes by, schedules are going to fill up. So it's about being organized. Put your priorities in your calendar and then fill around those priorities. Some other tricks that I see is, again, looking at those leverage pieces. I would maybe get a virtual assistant somewhere in those early stages to help you with some of the social media, some of the marketing components. That'll be a video I shoot a little bit later in the series. However, just leverage is really important. The problem is you don't want to over leverage right off the bat, because that comes at a cost of your P&L and are you profitable, some things like that. So work-life balance for me is also having your partner, your spouse, your family, whatever it is in your life, hold you accountable to that. Like, hey, I'm going to work 8 to 5, and I might have to have a couple of days a week where I need to go out and show clients houses. I might need to do it on the weekend, right? You got to have those open conversations with your family, but if you're doing that 7 days a week, it's something's going to probably break, right? Whether it's you're going to get tired of your business, you're going to hate it, your family's not going to like it, whatever the case may be, you just got to have structure. And sometimes you might have to turn down business that doesn't want to conform to the way you run your business. And that's okay, right? You go to the doctor, and if you tell them, hey, I need to have you doc on call 24/7, he's probably going to go, hey, I'm probably not the doctor for you, right? Maybe you can find another doctor, but it's okay. I'm not the right one. We're not the right business model for you. So anyways, it's okay that we have those conversations, I think. I think in our business, though, we think, ooh, it's a hot deal. Ooh, we got to do everything we can. We got to break all of our rules. Don't break your rules, right? No business is worth that. And I think those are the people that get burned out as well. So I hope you found that a little bit helpful. For me, again, telling the kids and having the kids help you stay accountable helps too. Nobody wants to miss Johnny's baseball games. I think you make those important. I think your clients absolutely appreciate that you put your family first. They may be calling you. You certainly can let them know, hey, I'm at Johnny's baseball game. Can I call you when it's over? Can I call you in the morning? The reason I like to have people text me is because then I can determine the seriousness of that conversation. We always are going to get those people that call and they're like, hey, what's going on? Hey, what can I do for you? Well, I just, I don't know. I just kind of felt a little uneasy about something. I just wanted to chat with you. It really wasn't important. Like, you traded that phone call for Johnny's baseball game, right? Or traded Johnny's baseball game for that phone call. So point being is, like, you got to set parameters. You got to set boundaries. It's really important. I know we're always hungry in this business, especially when we first start in real estate. We're chasing every deal. Over time, you get more comfortable setting those boundaries. Again, the next thing I usually see is overwhelm. We got too much business. We don't really like our job. We're running 24/7 because we didn't proactively hire for that leverage piece of it. So you really got to figure those things out. You really got to determine when you want to start actually hiring. Be in front of that. Don't wait until you're burned out. That's the big thing I see is people wait until they're in overwhelm mode before they make a move. Get ahead of that. Happy to help you with those things. We run a sizable team. I think we have 5 or 6 staff, half dozen or more 1099 contractors, 14, 15 real estate agents, and I have a great life. I'm very leveraged out. I'm working on July 4th, so maybe I'm not, but but today is the day I can get caught up on a lot of videos. So super excited. Again, reach out to me. Happy to help. Hit me on the Calendly link down below. Like our videos, please, and happy to kind of connect with you. Feel free to subscribe. Put some comments down below on this, and hopefully you found some help in here.